through houses in the southern suburbs.
Trial twist. DNA from a cigarette butt near the Rainey house linked to a person well known to police.
And payout bonanza, what the Barnett government paid a staffer sacked over dirty tricks.
This is 10 News at 5 with Narelda Jacobs and Craig Smart.
Good evening and welcome to 10 News. First, bandits have gone on an axe rampage in Perth's southern suburbs, terrifying residents in their homes and customers at a pharmacy. Cara Zaffino has the story.
Brother and sister Jim and Caitlin were inside their Hamilton Hill home when thugs armed with axes smashed their way in.
Once I had that smash, I just ran for my life.
So when he turned to me, I saw his axe. I just thought, hope he doesn't hurt me.
The Lloyd Rainey murder trial has heard DNA matching a person well known to police was discovered on a cigarette butt outside the Rainey home. It was among items collected by investigators 2 weeks after Mrs Rainey disappeared. Jamie Freestone reports.
Former police officer Daryl McLeod was on duty doing traffic stops the night Corinne Rainey disappeared.
Thanks, Daniel Sutton in Las Vegas. It's been revealed a state government staffer forced to quit over dirty tricks was paid 5 times more than he was entitled to. The opposition has labelled the payment hush money. Alicia Banner with the details.
James Larson was forced to resign as the Premier's media advisor in January. Rebecca Munro, 10 News.
The arson squad says it's unlikely a fire that gutted the top floor of the Redcastle Hotel was deliberately lit. Guests were evacuated when flames engulfed a storage room on the 6th floor of the landmark yesterday. It took 50 firefighters more than an hour to bring the blaze under control. Fire investigators spent today examining the scene but were unable to determine the cause. The blaze caused an estimated $2 million damage.
Embattled Australian retailers are turning to 24-hour trading in a bid to combat slumping sales. Virtual stores are enticing shoppers to splash their cash, providing a boost for businesses big and small. Here's Yasmin Payton.
Ahead in 10 News, why the bid to ban a super trawler could be doomed.
Plus, sombre memorial. The US stops to remember the 9/11 attacks.
And baby rumours. A royal visit to Singapore sparks renewed speculation.
Despite the market gaining a bit of ground today, it seems investors are about as nervous as a 5-year-old on the first day of kindy, and that's because tonight we've got the German Constitutional Court having to decide on the fate of the European bailout fund. So that certainly is going to be a driver for markets over the next couple of days. Today, though, reports show that Australians are a bit more confident about the state of their finances now than about a month ago. And really keep in mind that confidence levels, though, have been at very low levels over the past couple of years. And this is for good reason, because Australians are having to spend more on the boring stuff such as rent, petrol and also bills, and less on everything else. Today, though, almost all regions of the market did quite well. The consumer staple stocks lost a bit of ground. We had Wesfarmers, which is the owner of Coles supermarkets, and also the 8th biggest company in Australia, falling by about 1%. Telstra did a little better, though, edging a little higher, but it really was the mining sector which stole the show. The Aussie dollar sits at 104.7 US cents. That's about a cent higher than this time yesterday. Gold trades at 17.36 US an ounce, and oil costs 97 US a barrel.
3 Perth teenagers have faced court over the torture of a 14-year-old boy at a bush cubby in Ellenbrook. Rebecca Munro reports the magistrate described the extreme bullying as a result of a pack dog mentality. Tim Gossage joins us now with all the day's sport.
Goss, no need to change a winning lineup.
That looks the case, Narelda. Thanks, Craig. Yes, Freo. They have exactly the same 25-man squad that took care of the Cats. They had the job of beating the Crows. We'll go live to Katie Price in Adelaide for the latest. Little heroes, can Freo continue their giant-killing final series and make it to the Final Four? And there's a first time for everything. Just ask this Aussie aerialist. Welcome to Sport, everyone. The Fremantle Dockers have just touched down in Adelaide for Friday night's semi-final with the Crows, and Ross Lyon's team is going with the tried and tested squad. The same 25 that travelled and beat Geelong last week has been given the chance of making it back-to-back finals victories. Now, Katie Price has also made the trip to Adelaide to follow their fortunes. And Katie, as I like to call them, the Crocals, are they getting nervous about the prospect of going out in straight sets?
Well, Goss, it certainly seems that way. This time last week, they had a choir on hand here to greet the Sydney Swans when they arrived in Adelaide. Nothing tonight for the Fremantle Dockers. They were singing the Crows song that week, and nothing here tonight. So no Crows fans on hand. Plenty of Dockers fans making the trip across, though.
Not bad, eh? Matt's magic shot looks even better in slow motion. His team went on to win the game, but Matt can have the player of the day all to himself. More from Katie Price in Adelaide ahead of the Dockers game. We'll have the Eagles flying out. We'll have the teams, a whole lot more tomorrow night. Thursday, AFL. Super AFL mini version.
Action Central.
You beauty. Thanks, Narelda. Craig.
Sharp end of the season. Thanks, Tim. And Michael Schultz joins us with the weather next from the